world of Warcraft, Burning Crusade Classic Blind. It is, apparently, just an absolute party down here in Coilfang Reservoir today. But these are all level 70s. So they're probably doing the main dungeon kind of thing. We're not quite to that point yet. So we're just going to go do our own stuff. We are not quite having enough time today to be looking for a group. So instead, we're going to go do some other stuff. Slave pens will have to wait. So, first order of business, getting out of here and going and turning in these quests. Unless we've messed up too much in this underwater, then we might drown. We do have another underwater breathing we could use. Oh, we made it. I guess I can keep this up, just in the off chance somebody shows up. I've got it filtered to just slave pens. That's the only one I need right now. So we'll see. Okay. First order of business, getting out of the water. We like run across this. That could be quicker. Oh yeah, look at us go. We can even get on the mount. Now this is travel. We're really going now. Don't think we can get up that slope though. Anyways. Of the 3 quests we have completed here, let's just shrink everyone that doesn't have the ones we're looking for. Go. Gusset. Sporgar. 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 Really? Everything's a Sporgar. Well, alright. I can work with that. I can work with that. Alright. Just Sporgar then. We don't have the beacons. Could flag for PvP and try to take the beacons. That'd be exciting, right? Why not? No. That does bring up the first question: how does one flag for PvP? Well, let's figure it out. Let's see what happens. Worst case scenario, we die. Let's see here. Player versus player. Enable. Hey, there we go. I mean, you're now flagged for PvP combat and will remain so until toggled off. Alright. Bye. Let's see if we can figure this out. Here's a flag. It's like a graveyard. I fully expect death. Assuming any horde characters are around. We will get to that when we get to that, I suppose. Here's a big... Oh, here we go. We got a little bar. Let me go inside here. How we doing? Oh, it's moving. It's got a little arrow there. I think that means we are moving it. Maybe? moving very fast. Oh, it's moving. I'm gonna hide in the corner. Nobody can see me. Yeah, it's ticking down. This counts PvP. We do not do much PvP content here. That is definitely true. And to be fair, from what I've seen, there is not much PvP to be had. Oh, the East Beacon. Neutral control. Are we in the East Beacon? Yes, we are. It's gonna take a while, isn't it? Any level 70 shows up, we are dead. I mean, pretty much anybody that shows up, we're pretty much dead. So we have to do this entire bar for the East Beacon and the West Beacon and possibly even the center. Could be. I just pull you around. Come on. This is not quick. What if it'd be quicker with more people? That's a possibility. Not something we can easily test here, though. Alright, while we wait for that, let's go through our inventory here a bit. We got a clam. We got some clam meat. Unfortunately, we need, I think it's 2 pieces of clam to make each of the things. Yeah, it's 2 clam. Well, half of a clam bar. It's more than nothing. Any of this have any motes of life? That's another mote. I think you have to turn the motes into the primal bits. I don't know if the other motes are really useful for me to keep. There's some cloth. Leather with mana and stuff. Not really what we need. Cool drop though. A little bit of money. Everything else is just gray items and then these incredibly cheap items here. I mean, look at what this looks like. Looks pretty good. The beard does hide a lot of stuff. Overall. Blue leather chestplate. Very cool. Boy, we're halfway there, almost. What if it would just stay partially captured? I'm gonna close this. Well, let's not flag for PvP. So, that's how that works. Just ruin all the Horde players' time for no reason, I guess. Not even gonna commit to finishing the whole thing. Rude. Anyways. Doesn't seem like there's any competition there for that right now. It's gonna be a combination of taking a really long time to activate for the 5% damage buff it gives, and then on more populated servers, it'd be an issue of it being more contested. An interesting idea, though. Yeah, disable. You unfly for PvP after 5 minutes of non-PvP action in friendly territory. Okay. Well, let's hope that goes smoothly. There's very little likelihood of any PvP action going on. But not zero chance. So let's make our way over to a Spore Guy. Turning these quests. With Sporegar, we need a lot of reputation to get to the next level. And I think that's the level where I can buy the shield with the rest of these glow caps. So hopefully the dungeon quests are 2,000 reputation each, and we can be good to go on that front, but I somehow expect not to be quite that much reputation. I mean, all the other really easy ones were like 700, I think? Something like that. So it wouldn't be completely off base. I don't think we can turn in more glow caps for more reputation. Those are just the currency here. Well, we will see. And if we do get that next level, we'll also be able to see if there's more rewards for the next level here, besides just the shop. Okay. Gasun, bring me a shrubbery. All 5 of the sanguine hibiscuses. These will do nicely. We can always use more. Perhaps you'll find yourself in the Underbog again soon. So you can go there to farm these up for more reputation. Cool. That's only 750. So now it's more shrubs and fight more Naga. Probably gonna be 750 again for 18 Naga. Reasonable. Oh, it's on. The Underbog is a very dangerous place. I would not consider you a coward if you were to balk at going there. I also wouldn't be appreciative of you if you did not return with what I've asked for. There's the frond. There's a sound that is vaguely reminiscent of snorting laughter. Perfect. No doubt the morale of the Spore Giants will be at an all-time low once they realize what you've done. Either that, or they'll be so incensed that they attack us again soon. Makes a shrugging motion. He's not entirely sure what's going on here. But something. Oh, we also got level 65 there. Okay, good. And we got the Everlasting Frond. Creates 10 edible underspore pods every 12 hours. Disenchant, 22 gold. Interesting. Oh, that was 1,050 for that one. And it's not repeatable, it doesn't look like. Filthy fungal giants, what did we ever do to them? Oh, it wasn't you. It was a... Everything here is a mess. It's not your fault. Messing underspore frond. 10 edible underspore pods every 12 hours. Oh, look at that. Restores 4,400 health and 4,400 mana. Well, that's better than the trout. So that's going to be 10 of these every 12 hours. That's pretty cool. That's a pseudo-infinite food source there. Pretty cool. could keep that around. Good amount of healing. It's the same duration, so it's not like it's worse than the fish in some weird way. We only get 10 of them, and it does take up 2 inventory spaces, but I think that's reasonable to keep around. And Knix. Stalk the Stalker. Return, does that mean that the Black Stalker is no more? Yes, it is. Okay, this is disgusting, I say of the brain. I think this was like the final boss in there, so maybe this could be even more reputation. Eh? Black Stalker is dead. Normally I would not revel in such butchery, but the pain that the Great Mother and her brood have put my people through over the centuries is unspeakable. It is unfortunate that now another of her progeny will transform to replace her, but I'll take time and give us some breathing room, so we'll not have to worry about the marsh walkers for a while. We get 2 trinket options here. Restore 200 health when you kill a target that gives experience or honor. It cannot occur more than once every 10 seconds. Interesting. Restore 200 mana when you kill a target. Well, I'll take the health one, because the mana one would do literally nothing for us. That was another 1,000. Okay. And that's not repeatable either. Okay. So it looks like, as far as repeatables are concerned, we got his 2. Then you're the one that wants the fertile spores, right? Ah, we can turn in this 6 fertile spores here. Perfect. Always use more fertile spores. You'll receive a glow cap. Hopefully, and some reputation. 750. Perfect. Alright. That gets us up to 4415. So we'd still need nearly another 1,600. So it'd probably take 3 more quest turn-ins to get that done. Doesn't sound like there's going to be any of the hibiscuses in the slave pens. So it's either going to be the fertile spores or the naga would be our best bet. Okay. So give me the naga quest. Naga the Bloodscale Enclave, continue to kill them. 18 naga. 6 spores. Technically you can buy the spores, but that'd be a little bit expensive. Yeah, like, you could do that though. That'd be one way to do this. Take your naga quest. And anybody else have anything to talk about here? Probably not. Quartermaster. Here's that shield I was talking about. 62 block. 15 strength, 24 stamina. That's like way better than our shield. So I do want to get this. It's going to take a little bit of extra work, but honestly that's reasonable for us. Okay. And the Bloodscale Naga are like right over here. So it's not a huge deal to get over here for this. $18, 36, 54 naga. You get this done. I mean, that's okay too. Get a little experience. I also need to get a talent here. Right, let's see what our options are. We could improve heroic strike. We already got maxed that out. Improve rend. We get another rank of Iron Will. Chance to resist stun and charm effects. That's maxed. Overpower. Deep wounds, impale. Two-handed weapon specialization. Pole axe specialization. Mace specialization. Sword specialization. Death Wish is maxed. I guess the other question would be, we're going to get like 6 more points in total to work with. So do we want to work towards any of these? Improved disciplines. Reduce the cooldown of your retaliation, recklessness, and shield wall abilities by 4 minutes. Increase ability by 2 seconds. So one of those. That's retaliation. We'd only be able to get 1 point into that. That would increase the duration of retaliation by a bit. That's interesting. Improved hamstring. 1 point in that. But if I was going to get these, what would I even put them into? We got like 1 point in Iron Will would be at least useful for us. There's a lot of specializations here that I'm not super interested in putting points in. Let's see what's in the Fury tab here. Area effect and duration of battle shout. That's always good. That's maxed. That's maxed. Generate additional rage point when dealing melee damage. Effect occurs more often than Unbridled Wrath. Rank 2. So it's more often. Get additional rage points. I think we already have plenty of rage going on, so that's probably fine. Improved cleave. Ooh. That's not bad. I could go for that. Melee attack power and bonus battle shout. Okay. Just more into battle shout. We always use battle shout. That's basically like, that's just straight up more damage. What's 5% on battle shout? 260? No. 5% of that? That's something. Specialization, maxed. 10% melee damage runs for 12 seconds, maximum 12 spins to be victim of critical. So that's more damage sometimes in comparison to more damage all the time with that. We got sweeping strikes, weapon mastery, less dodges. Flurry requires 5 points in rage. So attack speed by 5% for your next 3 swings after dealing a melee critical. A lot of this has a lot to do with criticals. Berserker Rage, Precision, Bloodthirst, Whirlwind. I think it's in the Strength category. Improved Berserker Stance. And we wouldn't really be able to get Rampage right now. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Put a lot of points into that. That's gonna take Commanding Presence. More attack power from Battle Shout. Sounds good enough to me. That's just going to be always useful for me, which is nice. Alright. Let's get ready here. To fight some Naga. And we'll use some of these edible ferns. It'd be interesting if these had any well-fed buff items, bonuses on them, but that's okay. We need entrances and sleep drivers. Sentry. Out of your sentry. What are you guys helping? We also got something from Die Frog. Oh boy, they are pretty squishy. They're in the freezing circle. I know about that one. Ow. It's gonna take a little bit to fight 50-some Naga. That's okay. It is all gonna be worth it. Out of the circle. Out of life. And we'll each one of our fancy pods. It's an underspore pod, not a different kind of pod. Don't worry about that. It's also restoring our mana, because that's totally a thing. We got an extra glow cap here, which I guess technically we could sell. Or we could look at the other things that we're going to unlock with this next reputation. But in general. These guys don't run away when the slave driver goes down, which is interesting. Are they like tied together? Yeah, their health is like tied together. Okay. That explains why both of them ran away at the same time. That makes sense.
I need to get closer.
I could have waited until after the arcane missiles to make myself take more damage. That's not how we roll. Take more damage all the time. Don't worry about it. And we got another clam. And now we have enough for a bar. And here's some carp we could also eat. We got all sorts of options today. All sorts. could get 6 total.
I'm out of range.
Spores here. That would be better for me. Hey, there's a defense level. Be a little bit quicker. And that is all assuming we can actually get the spores from them. Which is not a guarantee. Unlike the fighting against these guys, which is a guarantee. Just missed that sentry. Somehow. Yeah, the slave drivers really... ones we need to worry about here. All sorts of damage with the sweeping strikes. Always a good time. Did you get back here? Presumably we could also get like pearls or something in these. Honestly, I am okay with just getting more of the clam meat. That is always a good time for me. That's gonna be useful in the future. I mean, money from pearls would also be useful in the future, so both are good. Here we go again, eating underwater. Don't mind me. Just sitting in a lake, eating a fish. It doesn't say it's a raw fish, so I guess that's better. Maybe. Maybe not. This quest definitely weighs much heavier on the slave drivers.
Too far away.
There's another... these guys. Get you away from... oh my god. It's over here, fighting this enormous abomination. Meanwhile, all around me, the Naga, just chilling. And I appreciate it. There is... that was a strange spore, not a fertile spore. Not the same, unfortunately. One of those is much more useful right now. Bummer. Calling for aid, but no aid exists. Unfortunate for him. Flanked me a little bit there. We recovered by turning slightly. More of this worthless fish oil. Sentry. Yeah, pile it on. And they just run in multiple directions. Amazing. Okay. Thanks for coming back, I guess. Another pod. It's not like going and getting some more fish is a huge inconvenience for us, but it's everlasting, so that's pretty cool. I can definitely work with that. In instances where we only need a few pieces of food, this is pretty workable. Put this in my inventory here. I might save these elixirs for later dungeons. This is additional attack power is always nice. So those might be going in the bank in a bit here. $710,000 experience for level 66. And another clam. Now we've got enough for 2 clam bars. Fantastic. If each enemy is given like 1,000 experience, it's only like 700 things. Not too bad. Oh, here we go. Where's getting everybody here? Don't even need to fight this one. He just showed up. Ready to go. And so lastly, we need one last enchantress. They're doing the freezing circle. Let's avoid that, shall we? And we're good. Except for our health. Our health is not good. I'm eating this fish. This looks like a bigger version of the thing we saw in the Underbog. Weird little container with some water and a thing in it. Alright, sure. That's perfectly fine by me, I guess. I don't think we're really going to be able to count on getting more fertile spores. Probably just going to do this quest 2 more times. It's predictable, and that has some value. Oh boy. Goodbye, I'm leaving. Goodbye, I'm leaving. Tried to do an ice circle there at the end. That's not gonna do much for him. Yeah, your sentry. Yeah, you get out of here. And then Spore Guard's right over here. It is going to take a little bit of running back and forth, fighting the Naga, and then turning the quest in. Well, that's okay. These are useful. That's not. Keep the infused mushroom. Restore 200 health when you kill a target. That's really not a lot. Only sells for 1 gold. I'm much more with the offensive trinkets here. And then the carrot on a stick when I'm traveling really far, and remember to turn it on. Now that we're still friends, we've reaffirmed our friendship. Now we've made our point clear multiple times, the senseless attacks will cease. Oh, I wouldn't count on it. 750. Then we can do it again. I will pick this up. So when I'm heading over, we can do it again. Now that we're still friends, it should say. Yeah, 750 is not going to quite be enough. I don't know how we got such a weird ending number here. Unless it turned in something else for something. Or fighting... I think fighting the giants gave reputation or something. We'll just do this. This is fine. Restore 200 health. What's the... Oh, it's an always on effect. That can happen every 10 seconds. It's gonna be 200 health every enemy every 10 seconds. That's not bad. It's not something you need to constantly activate. We also have Bloodthirst, which we use basically every 6 seconds. And then every melee attack restores 20 health. So we've already got a decent amount of healing that we just constantly do anyways. So I don't know if 200 per enemy is really going to be super substantial for us. That might be more useful for like a tank a little bit. Again, it's not a lot, but it's something. Presumably there's been other more tanking trinkets that they'd be more interested in. Overall, I think we can work with that. Just really do not see a situation where that'd be the thing that we would want to have. Instead of healing 200 after every fight, how about you get the fight done faster so you take less damage so you don't have to heal? It's faster and more supply effective. So yeah. Don't think I really need this mushroom. That disenchant value is much higher. Not that we can do that. Anyways. We will see how I'm doing for time for the next episode. Maybe try to get into the slave pens. Otherwise, probably going to finish up here with the Spore Guy. Most likely, one of those two things. Next time. Goodbye.